Greetings, Galactic Masters of the New Earth, waking up, rising up, waking from the nightmare into the dream of paradise. As conscious co-creators of the one true light, we are consciously dreaming the new dream of the new earth, the new Eden, the new Jerusalem. And as we wake up from the false dream into the real dream, the true dream, in our fully lucid state of consciousness, we create the dreams of all dreamers, that of eternal bliss consciousness. Today we are going to begin on this day before the equinox with these powerful energies flowing in, very intense waves of energies. We are going through these transmutations and trials by fire. We are going to connect with the energies of the Ascended Masters, Hieros and Vesta, for this powerful transmission and affirmation. And we end today's transmission at the very end from very powerful codes and frequencies from our Pleiadian brothers and sisters of the light. So stick around to the very end of today's transmission for that powerful activation. And we begin with this powerful connection transmitted through the Radiant Rose Academy of the Ascended Masters, Hieros and Vesta. They are with us to assist us through the heart opening and 0 point of stillness of this powerful equinox. Hieros of the Brotherhood of the Golden Robes and Vesta of the Sisterhood of the Rose Robes are here to share their divine radiant rays of light with all of you. Hieros of the gold ray of electricity of the truth, and Vesta of the gold pink rose ray of the magnetism of love. Together, love and truth, the yin yang, the Shakti, the Shiva, the Hieros, Gamos of the eagle, and the Condor. So it is up to us to take up this call upon the Ascended Masters, my beloved great God Presence, mighty Hieros and Vesta, brothers of the golden robes and sisters of the rose robes. I call upon you to focus your rays of light and love upon me every day, specifically at noontime, wherever you are in the world. Call upon them to focus their rays of brilliant light. We receive these through the sun for 15 minutes. Wherever you are in the world, call upon Hieros and Vesta every day for the next 2 weeks at noon. And together we rise through these energies as the golden and the gold rose rays activate every strand of DNA, every cell, every atom in your vessel. And we end with, I thank you for this service. And every day at noon, give it 15 minutes. Call upon them. I call upon you to focus your rays of light and love upon me every day. And we command this invocation through the power of our mighty I Am Presence. And by receiving a greater concentration of light and love that we are projecting into your minds, your bodies, and your feelings, through the activation of your sacred vessel, we activate all beings in this realm and all realms, in this timeline and all timelines, for this final culmination of all omega points, to this critical mass, to this tipping point, to this quantum leap of consciousness from Homo sapien to Homo luminous, of pure unconditional love. This is the highest, purest love of the Great Spirit, and the pure unconditional love of the Eagle, the Condor, for each other and for all humanity. And right now we are going through the greatest transmutation and transformation of eternity. There is no doubt in this. Activate the faith within and the courage within. 9-9 coming in again today. 99 Tengri, the 99 sky beings, most powerful thunder beings, the beings of thunder and lightning that are working with us now to help through this ascension process. Help us navigate these unprecedented waters, the unknown, into the unknowable, which is our true self, the great mystery, the unknowable mind of the Great Spirit, here and now manifesting through our I Am Presence of pure awareness. And if these messages resonate with you and you'd like to help to support us in this great mission together, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/prime disclosure. And we do appreciate all of you for your support, your assistance, and for shining your light brightly into the night. And we will meet you all on the other side of the veil. Every day, the veil gets thinner and thinner. All is being revealed through this great revelation, through this apocalypse, the unveiling, the revealing, opening the eyes of our spirit so that we know all things, no longer living in illusion and delusion and Maya. We wake up from the Maya into the true dream, the dream of infinite love, infinite abundance, infinite prosperity for all living beings. We call eternal bliss consciousness, where all are living from their heart, being connected to all things, being a true human being of the hue of the light of the electromagnetic spectrum, dancing upon all beams of light, all rays emanating from our heart center, from the still white magnetic light. We become all the white gold eagle, transmit all colors to all beings of all tribes of the rainbow. Love has won, victory to the light. Aho. Today on the Schumann charts, we had a 9 manifestation, many light codes coming in today. Again, we're transitioning through the 9D into 12D, then 15D into the 24D. Lemuria 5 is fully activated from our Huna brothers and sisters. The purple hummingbird is activated. The whale nations are working with us now. The blue whales, the humpback whales, the dolphin nation. Connect right now with our angels of the oceans. And through our elemental kingdom, we are working with the elements. We are working with the 5 elements and all of our elementals of the crystal nation. Every stone, every sacred jewel. The rocks and stones are resonating at a higher frequency, just as is the waters, the sacred waters of Pachamama, and the physical and non-physical. Prana apana shushmna hari, hari her, hari her, hari her, hari. Okay, I don't know where that came from, but let's roll with it. We had many powerful activations in the last 24 hours on Pachamama, 154 of 1.5 or greater earthquakes, the most powerful 5.8 in the mid-Atlantic ridge with the divine masculine, the Atlantean energy. The Council of 9 coming in now. We had a powerful 3.5 in the Dominican Republic, 107 kilometers depth this morning, the 17 into the 71, the 8-8 of the Lion's Gate, the Lyran Nation. We had this double activation in China, Tibet, 4-4, and the 5.7 at 6:11 UTC. On the Ring of Fire, Mariana Island, just south of the Tropic of Cancer, 4.6 at 5:37 UTC. 510 into the 73, Heaven on Earth, 20.708, latitude 144.867, longitude. We have encoded 144 of our crystalline DNA activation, 123 kilometers depth. Today in western Texas, 3.0, 104.555, longitude 31.723, latitude, again 73. 555, the triple fives. This is the 5D energy, fully anchoring into the new earth energies, day 8-1, Council of 9 activation. Then we had this trinity in Central America with the Mayan nation coming in. We had a 4.5 in Guatemala, El Salvador, 4-4. And then on the border of Chiapas, Mexico, and Guatemala, we had a 4.2 activation. Russia again today, 4-7. South Shetland Islands, 4.6. Right at the tip of the trunk of the elephant Ganesh, bringing us good fortune and great prosperity. Today in Indonesia, 4-5, 4-7. Papua New Guinea, 4.8. Kermadec Islands, all of these on the Ring of Fire, 4-9. Vanuatu, 4-9. 13-13. The fourth portal to my sacred Condor, Papua New Guinea 4-6, New Zealand 5.1, Julian, California 3-1, the Bay of Plenty, New Zealand 5.6, bringing in more abundance codes, Puerto Rico 3-6, Russia again 4-3, 4-4, and the sacred portal in South America in the Andes Mountains in Chile 4.6, Japan on the Ring of Fire 4-6, 4.0, British Virgin Islands with the Atlantean energy, Tonopah, Nevada 3.1, and then we had the powerful 5.8 in the northern mid-Atlantic ridge, 149 UTC. The 5.8, this is in between North America and Europe, right in the middle of the ocean. We also had a 4.5 in Russia, Mariana Islands 4.3, the Mexico 5.7. On the Ring of Fire, totally lit up, totally activated, ready for this great ascension. We are all being prepared, moment by moment, day by day. Each activation brings us one step closer, 1 inch closer to the compression breakthrough, going from Terra Gaia to Terra Nova Gaia. This is the Great Awakening, and we are part of this mission. We are the event. The I Am Presence is activating every cell, every strand of DNA with the power of the most brilliant light, the clear light of bliss. Now we begin with the Sabian symbols again today. Right now, the moon is at 12 degrees 44 minutes Gemini, 144 encoded, sun at 29 degrees 41 minutes Pisces. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 0 degrees Pisces, a majestic rock formation resembling a face, is idealized by a boy who takes it as his ideal of greatness, and as he grows up, begins to look like it. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 13 degrees Gemini, world-famous pianist giving a concert performance, from astrologyweekly.com. And now again today, my sacred Condor pulled a card for all of you from the deck, Your Path Through the Enchanted Forest, from Linnea Weatherstone. The card she pulled for you today is 7 of Spells. This is part encoded with the Council of 9 energies coming in, and the dragon energies. The dragon that transforms into the eagle of the Christos consciousness, which is the consciousness of unconditional, pure love and light. Our friend, the young wyvern, is growing fast, no longer a hatchling. He is able to go out at night by himself, and tonight he's been ambushed by a mob of torch-wielding gnomes. Gnomes are earth elementals, which means they can get a bit stuck in their ways and in their attitudes. Things that are unfamiliar or different seem threatening to them. The gnomes want to upset the wyvern and frighten it into leaving their forest. The wyvern is in a position of advantage above the gnomes because he can't easily flee. He isn't breathing fire at the moment, but he could and he might. The situation does not bode well. The gnomes represent lesser forces that may be rallied against you. Don't stoop to their level and do not return fire. There's a very good chance that their ideas are misinformed. Wait for tempers to cool, then find common ground and work toward peace. Meaning at a glance, holding your own under attack. Trivial problems add up. Misunderstandings, defensiveness, a closer look. As you can see, there is not much diversity among the gnomes, which is one reason they are suspicious of non-gnomes. 144 coming in again, today from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Light body upgrade, the Arcturians. As your light body integrates, know your multidimensional template is integrating. As your capabilities as a healer are expanding, your accessibility to an endless stream of universal light energy is upon you. As your abilities to access cellular and multidimensional knowledge is expanding, the more you reach direct communication with your soul family, the easier it will be for expansion and growth. With saying this, no events in your world have assisted, for the catalyst of change is your key. As events disrupt your flow, leading to the breakdown and conditioning of your way of thinking, continue to look beyond your routine, your way of life and thinking, to expand and improve your life experience. As your future self is with you in the now moment, As you rapidly awaken to the upgrade of you, know you are a galactic warrior of light, living a multidimensional existence. See your galactic aspect more integrated into your three-dimensional physical form, for the portal to the new earth is accessible. Your opportunity to travel the universe is accessible to you. As you continue the expansion, family, know we are with you, sending waves of cosmic love. The Arcturians and Karen Lithica from KarenLithica.com. Today from the Order of the Star, Divine Cosmic Light. The light of the new age has arrived. Everything from the tiniest grain of sand to the hugest galaxies are made of the light of creation. Everything is connected by light. Light is the universal language of the cosmos and multidimensional self that goes beyond words and the logical mind. Light carries information. Light codes are encoded with sacred geometry, knowledge, messages, and frequencies that your soul recognizes and understands at a deep level. These codes expand your consciousness, raise your vibration, and activate your dormant DNA, allowing you to integrate with all aspects of your divine essence and original blueprint to experience more oneness. Cosmic light codes are high vibrational frequencies of light that emit codes and contain ancient knowledge. As these codes flood your system, they reactivate your dormant, junk DNA and reawaken you to the larger truth of who you really are, remembering your cosmic origins and your spiritual gifts. They lift veils, dissolve and transmute disruptions, blocks in your light field that have been preventing you from being your fullest expression of your divine self. They activate and upgrade your hardware and software and cleanse your vibration of densities throughout all timelines, dimensions, and realities, allowing you to shine as you are. They allow you to align more easily with the light vibrations we are moving into and assist others in the earth by stabilizing the higher frequencies in your system and the whole universal system. We are currently in the midst of a deep evolutionary ascension process. We are entering a new 26,000-year cycle of oneness and moving out of the denser vibrations of 3D separation consciousness. We are transitioning to a higher vibration of becoming one with our light bodies and multidimensional selves once again. This ascension process is happening to many planets in our multiverse, but Earth is one of the pivotal ones. Because of this, there is much off-planet assistance and the benevolent forces of light support coming to Earth at this time in the form of higher guidance. We are also experiencing great waves of high-frequency light coming into our energy fields and the energy fields of Earth that are upgrading our whole systems, activating and reawakening us to remember our cosmic selves, cosmic origins, and connection to the universe. These upgrades are preparing us from within for the new human to come online, as we will operate in a multidimensional way once again, living through our heart centers rather than through our old 3D ego mind-led way of being. Many of you are already experiencing deep shifts of remembering your connection to source energy, of your heart starting to lead you to what feels authentic and in alignment with our true selves, that contributes to others and away from people, situations, and jobs that no longer feel fulfilling on a soul level. We are being guided from within to drop our old internal baggage that no longer serves us, release old contracts, patterns, stories, and beliefs of separation, struggle and survival, and embrace our divine unity once again. What does restore us is cosmic light, bringing back in the light from the cosmos, the light from our source, from Mother and Father God, if you will, restores us little by little, divine cosmic light, so that our DNA and our light codes become reconstructed to their original master level. It is like when you make a master record in order to produce vinyl records from the master record. The master record needs to be made from the cosmic light, divine light, its original light source. Light codes are then brought in from Divine Mother and Divine Father that restores each person to an optimal physical, mental, spiritual, and cosmic state of being. That light is not somewhere else, not somewhere beyond our physical existence, nor is it simply a universal condition that existed in the distant past and is now out of reach. It shines within us right now as the very source of our being. In that light we are quite literally unified with the entire universe. We always have been and always will be. You are the light. Today from Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athens, March 19, 2021. Spring equinox. Is humanity ready? We are just hours away for the spring equinox, and we already feel in our hearts the strength of the change that is expected. We are to stand with the sacred energies of this portal in order to be able to harmoniously align with them. Look at the sky, the waters are changing. In order for one to be able to look at the sky, to look at the truth being revealed, to look at the spirit, one must be present in the heart and have strong feet. The system we live in is a multidimensional clock which consists of different physical realms, realms that we are not still physically able to see or visit, but we are about to. Earth is not what we have been told. There are physical gates that separate the different realms. Some of us have aspects in these other realms. Some of the realms, though physical, are in a higher vibration of a thinner matter, which we would name spiritual in nature, but they are still physical. We have been visiting these realms since a long time ago with our less material bodies, and beings from these higher realms have been visiting us. But in some of these realms live beings that we would consider evil. These evil beings, after they were sealed out of our realm, they have been trying to intrude in since many eons, but they have failed. Many of the earthly odd or destructive events we witness often are a result from their attempts to enter our world, either by air or through the underground. When are the physical gates to the higher realms going to open? Is humanity ready to really learn and process the truth about the system we live in? Is the ignorance of humanity possible to allow greater deception and maybe more of manipulation once the gates start opening? Are there groups that plan to hijack the apocalyptic events? Is humanity ready to know who are the people beings that have been running history? Is humanity ready to face the fact that many of the people and organizations which have been worshipped and trusted are pure evil in nature? Why are the big heads announcing a climate change that will kill millions? What is it that they know and are hiding? Why don't they want people to know? Why have they prepared big cities under land in different parts of the world? Why is humanity avoiding the signs, the proof, and voices of truth? And are we ready to hold space for those who do not know? Are we ready to stand on our feet strong and with inner peace? This equinox portal is an apocalyptic one, and the energies will be arriving are unprecedented, and humanity is about to process them in an unprecedented manner also. Many are not ready to receive such energies in their bodies and are either falling sick or experiencing great imbalances in their body, mind, and psychology. In order for one to stay in balance, one needs to be conscious of what is happening and stay centered. Stay in the heart, stay in love. We will be standing in love with the energies of this equinox, and we will be working for the relocation of the root chakra, always in the holy presence and guidance of our Holy Mother and Holy Father. There are surprises here for all. We are getting ready. Blessed are the ones ready. We are here. We hold hands. We are one. Irini. Today from Divine Sister of Light, Carolyn, Servant of Yahweh. Tomorrow's equinox flips us through the heart gateway, opening the path to receiving the Most High's kingdom abundance. Karmic balance of remuneration is restoring us from what the devil took during entrampment. All shall be exposed. This is neutralizing the past for us all. Once complete, Holy Grail unions can move forward into first. Evolution, wisdom, learning, and logic have expanded in the brides and bridegrooms of Christ. We can clearly see the devil and set boundaries. You both are protecting the sacral and womb chakras from the temptress. This supports the divine in severing all karmic ties, so you can enter union, emotionally fulfilled with your cup running over. Divine intervention is continuing the freedom of unions from the evil eye spell casting under the sin of envy. This is the grand finale of freedom from slavery that will complete with the upcoming Libra, Worm, Full Moon, Supermoon. Shekinah is assuring us that today's pause in action supporting your great success of freedom from your soul's past original timelines. This is also completion of God's code to create a loyal, faithful counterpart that you can trust. He is assuring us that victory is ours. You are so close to receiving a healthy, healed, and whole counterpart that you can alchemically create with. The key of Solomon holds the wisdom to the scrolls now, fulfilling prophecy with our covenant God. The Galactic Holy Grail Stargate is wide open. Through Orion's belt, the Omega Stargate, the Galactic Center is being exposed in all of us, within and without. New Christ codes are entering the flesh through the Galactic Portal Stargate, bringing us our bright morning star. We can continue moving forward as creators with the birthrights of the seed of Abraham and our genetic bloodline. God is heralding our success for the tribe of Judah. All praises to the Most High, in Yeshua Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini, Twin Flames. Today from Sparks of Divine Light. The equinox portal is open. We are preparing for the spring equinox, which will be Saturday. This will also shift us into a new astrological cycle as the sun shifts into Aries. This is the second of the 4 sky points on the wheel of the year. During this time, the length of day and night are equal. During the equinox, the center of the sun is directly above the equator. The sun is in perfect alignment with the heavens. That's why this energy brings some massive upgrades. We can expect some big energies this week. During the equinox, we have cracks that open up in the Earth's electromagnetic field. This allows waves of highly charged plasma from the sun to stream in. These galactic energies are full of rainbow frequencies and light codes. The equinox is meant to be a solar festival. It's also a time of rebirth and of big changes. We are making big shifts right now. We are meant to be celebrating the start of spring. The spring equinox god and goddess are the Green Man and Mother Earth. It's a great time to do some spring cleaning. This week's energies are meant to help us remove any old or negative energies. This is a time to be clearing old lessons and old connections. This will help you to raise your frequency even more. There are many sacred sites found on the ley lines that align with the sun and other cosmic energies. The Great Pyramid and the Sphinx are both aligned with the equinox. Avebury Stone Circle is also in alignment with the equinox. This is also a massive manifestation portal. It's a powerful time to be setting intentions. We also have meteors adding to the magic this week. While the Y Normid have peaked last night, it will be active until March 28th. We are passing through debris from ancient comets and asteroids. Expect lots of shooting stars this week. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah, Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Saturn and Aquarius sextile Ceres and Aries. We all are getting tired sometimes, push ourselves too hard, forget to play. Maybe we had to grow up young or feel weighed down by the pressures of adulting. There's no point planting 100 seeds if you only have time to tend to 10. Complete one project or task before moving on to the next. Carve out time to nurture your passions. Create a wildflower area for your garden and in your life. The fruits of the future require your caring presence and attention in this now. Sometimes it's necessary to design a new template, reparent ourselves to ensure the space and motivation needed to flourish. Give yourself permission to go your own way. If there has been loss, mourn what is past, but be open to new life, new opportunities, new inspiration. Put structures in place to support your growth. Know that if you fall, you have the strength to rise again. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkin Times, Kin 95, Blue, Self-Existing Eagle. Self-existing is the name for the number 4, and its key words are define, form, and measure. The 4th day of a wave spell is all about fact-finding and information gathering. Each step of a wave spell has a purpose, and which point we are in the journey is as significant as the day it falls on, and of course the combination they make. Well, today is Blue Eagle, which represents visions, creativity, and mind. The eagle sees things from a higher perspective, and the number 4 is about definition. Today can't make its mind up. How do we see the bigger picture and see things close up at the same time? Today you will not be able to tell if you're up or down, but don't panic. Just look at everything from all angles. Look closely and scrutinize and see the bigger picture as well. By considering all facts, you may then have a vision. Imagine today you have in your possession a pair of binoculars and a magnifying glass. Now let's get busy. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Blue Self-Existing Eagle, Kin 95, 19 March 2021. Forming Vision. 19-3-2021 equal 10-3-5 equal 1-8 equal 9. 19. Prince of Heaven, honor, fulfillment, happiness. 10. Manifestation, authority, power. 1. New beginnings, leader, original. 3. Holy Trinity, joy, creativity. 5. Liberation, freedom, change, transformation. 9. Endings, destiny, mission, humanity, grace. Kin 9, 5 equal 14 equal 5, liberation, freedom, change, transformation. Another Alpha to Omega day, a visionary day for magical co-creations. Day 4 in the yellow human wave spell of wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. Today we align our vision with our mental construct. We apply our higher wisdom to influence others through our better choices, arising from our envisioning. Tone of creation, self-existing. Tone 4 in the mental realm. Action measures, power defines, essence form. Today we delve into the mental realm and use our minds to align with our vision and define what it is we wish to create in our life. Self-existing number 4 takes form, and we have ourselves a square shape, self-existing, measuring and defining, very intelligent, fascinated by self. We now have built a sturdy platform upon which further growth takes place. Dispense with the rest and build your new solid foundations on the basis of your grand visions and magical manifestations. Break out of the old box and redefine your new magical existence. Take a shamanic journey today on the wings of the eagle and morph into the form of the eagle, witnessing the vast landscape below and beyond. Through the lens of the eagle's eyes, ask the spirit of the blue eagle to reveal the projection of your highest timeline into the future, near and distant, and allow this image to be etched into your memory cells, encoded into your creation vortex. This then forms the basis for you to redefine your life and form your new, better reality, pure alchemy. As we turn on our light, others stand up and take notice. The fire within our soul is awakened as our spark ignites this new creation out into the world of form. Our vision has now been birthed and made manifest. What a beautiful gift that is bestowed upon the visionary star blossoms today. The question for today is, how can my greatest vision be made manifest and take form? Divine blessings for the magical manifestation of your greatest visions. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 95, Blue Existing Eagle. The mantra, the code for today is, I define in order to create. Measuring mind, I seal the output of vision. With the self-existing tone of form, I am guided by the power of magic. And on this powerful day of magic and manifestations, beloved beings of light, let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your visions, your dreams, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below the video on the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to take the time to thank everyone for your support. It's because of your pledges and donations that we're able to keep bringing these daily transmissions to the world, and this is how you can support us on our mission of manifesting heaven on earth. So if you'd like to support our work and mission, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/primedisclosure, or you can make a one-time donation to PayPal in the link in the description below. I'd like to also thank everyone for supporting my sacred Condor and her art business on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade wool goddess totems and other sacred art on lunagoddessart.com. Now I'd like to end today's transmission with this powerful Pleiadian message from Pleiades 1, P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition, attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Containment of false speeches continue. Power hungry are notified of extradition. Intraterrestrial reinforcements arrive. Dharma in sight. Sacred waters bathe necessary environments. Divine creations increase. Shamanic anchors continue to expand. Romantic freedoms are invoked. Mystical orders continue to be established divinely. Reverberation. PM plus in progress, 72% non-regressive. Neva in transmission of genuine phases, 71% non-regressive. Attention plus. Daboros, AFR, support of projector for illumination started, 66% non-regressive. Daboros, AFR, line illumination in progress, 66% non-regressive. The light celebrates. Daboros, AFR, higher reverberation, 66% non-regressive. The light celebrates. Temporarily, end of transmission. Pleiades 1, potentiating forces of divine technologies. And really feel into the energies of these frequencies, these resonance. These are coded messages that are to speak directly to your psyche, to your higher self, to your pure consciousness, to activate code within your DNA and activate your consciousness for your divine mission. So thank you all for joining us today and for shining your light brightly into the night. And please remember, I am the resurrection and the light. I am the ascension. I am the event. I am the new earth. I am here, I am there, and I am everywhere. There is nowhere that I am not. And in the heavens and on the earth, I alone am the world-honored one. This is pure awareness, unborn mind of Buddha, Buddha consciousness, Christ consciousness, cosmic consciousness, or God awareness. We are all being activated and our co-created infinite potential of infinitely expanding creator source through our still center, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things that is fully activated now. It is time to rise into the glory and the grace of your divine sovereignty. Blessings in the most highest and holiest light. Lovingly, the eagle and the condor. Namaste.